Stephen Perez, our catch of the day before Harwich here on Monday. And Stephen, you hit the ball hard yesterday, and you had a couple of base hits as well to go along with the home run, 2 RBI in total. Talk about that production, how you felt going into play yesterday.
I had worked before the game with my dad, and I felt pretty good before going into the game, and I took that into the game, just throwing my hands and hit the ball hard somewhere. That's all I did.
Stephen, you're one of the most well-rounded players on this team. You've got 7 steals on the year. You've walked 18 times, in addition to having one of the highest batting averages on the team. Talk about the stolen bases aspect, and then also the defensive aspect at shortstop. You've just been lighting it up.
I mean, the glove has always been a part of my game, and I've always worked hard with that. I mean, it's always come pretty easy for me and that kind of stuff. And then the stolen bases, just another part of my game. And I can try to contribute to the game as much as I can.
This is an Anglers team that does not steal very often. Didn't steal very often last year, at least compared to the rest of the CCBL. How often are you taking off on your own, and how often is that coming from the dugout, coming from Schiff?
Well, we got the green lights. I mean, last year not much of the players had the green light on the team and stuff like that. So I mean, they're pretty much playing and letting us play on our own and stuff like that.
Team right now is mired in a losing streak, but there are a lot of guys out there that just seem like they're having fun. Everyone's having a good time. What are you guys doing to stay loose and kind of still stay confident?
We got to continue playing hard and just having fun out there. I mean, that's what we started playing this game for, and just continue to work hard, and hopefully the streak will end soon.
You said earlier that your season with the Hurricanes was not exactly what you wanted it to be, but is there anything from that collegiate season that you've taken into this CCBL campaign?
Oh, definitely. It's a lot of maturing process. I mean, I believe that. As the season's gone on, I've matured a lot better, and I've known my swing a lot better, and I know what I can do out there on the field, and I want to continue being consistent with that.
And you're one of 4 returning players from the 2010 Anglers crew that are playing here in Chatham this year. How does this year stack up? I know wins and losses, it's been worse, but at this point, I think a lot of positives coming out of this team.
Oh, definitely. I mean, a lot of guys have, from what I saw last year, the guys that are returning, they've learned a lot, and that's what you want. You want to come out here knowing what you can do and continue to be consistent out here as much as possible.
One of the things that the team is good at, home runs. They lead the league now with 16 in total. So does it feel kind of good to finally get your first when everyone else seems to be hitting bombs?
Yeah, definitely. Home run's a great feeling. I mean, you always want to hit the ball as hard as you can, and home runs always come. You don't go out there to look for a home run. It just comes naturally.
How about the work ethic of this team as well? Again, when you're losing games, it's easy to mail it in, especially in a summer showcase league. But these guys are up early in the gym, hitting BP early. You were out there at the field several hours before the game yesterday.
Yeah, we work really hard. As a team, that's one thing we're really proud of these guys. Everyone comes out early for early work and stuff like that, and Schiff is proud of us for that.
And the infield around you and the outfield as well in the early season really struggling defensively, but it seems like you guys have put it together a little bit better as of late. Have there been any changes in the last few games that have helped the defensive alignment? I
think the guys are starting to feel more comfortable with the field. Not only that, they worked on the field a lot. They added more sand to the infield dirt, and they're letting the grass grow, allowing less bad hops come up, and the guys are working hard, so it's paying off.
Stephen, before we let you go, you've been in Chatham for 2 years now. Is there anything that you haven't done on the Cape that you'd still like to do before you take off for Miami?
I definitely want to continue to mature more as a baseball player and know what kind of hitter I am. I still want to get my average a little higher than what I want right now.
Thanks, man. No problem. That's Stephen Perez, the Miami Hurricane. This has been the Catch of the Day. My name's Chris Fitzgerald on the Cape Cod Baseball Network.